Hey YouTube, this is Alexander, and I am back with episode 7 of a continuing series, How to Beautify Your Android Device. So this is How to Beautify Your Android Device, Part 7, Naxos and Kreativ. Now if you guys are unfamiliar with this series, it's basically a series I put together for anyone who wants to beautify their Android device. They can slap on custom icons, widgets, wallpapers, a custom launcher, and get their home screen looking nice and spiffed up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So of course, there are some apps you are going to need. The first one is Kreativ for Zooper, which is a widget skin. The next one is the icon pack named Naxos. Then of course, Nova Launcher, and I would suggest, heavily suggest getting the Prime version. I know it's a couple bucks, but trust me, it is definitely worth it. And finally, Zooper Widget Pro. So this setup doesn't require a lot of things, but those are it. So be sure to go ahead and grab those from the Google Play Store. Links will be all down below in case you guys need them. So taking a look at my Nova settings, you can see in the desktop grid, the size is 8 by 5 with no subgrid position allowed. The width and height margins are both set to none. I don't have a search bar. I only have one home screen, so these scroll effects really don't matter. And then the rest of the settings are just as you can see here. Jumping into the app drawer, the drawer app grid is a 5 by 4 grid with the background set to whatever it was originally. I have small tabs to give it that Kit Kat feel with the menu action set to none. Of course, label icons, and then the rest is, I believe, how it came. And I did hide a couple apps. Now, I don't have a dock, so there's nothing there to really do. Same thing with folders. The look and feel, I did jack up the icon size to 120%. These icons seem a little small, so I wanted them to be a little bit bigger. And then the app animation, animation speed, everything there is just as it came. The gestures and buttons is perhaps one of the most important parts. A swipe up will get me to my quick settings, a swipe down will get me to my notifications, and a double tap will get me to my app drawer. Now those are really important for me just because the device is a little big for me, so those really help out, and plus it's really nice to not have an app drawer icon on your home screen. So that rounds out the settings. Once you've done that, you can basically go ahead and just start dragging your favorite apps or most used apps or whatever apps you want to have on your home screen. You can see here it's going to allow for a 3 by 3 grid, which is going to look nice, and it's going to be pretty comfortable to, for example, double tap to get your app drawer around the sides and in between the widget. So next we're going to go ahead and get the wallpaper. It is from the Naxos icon pack. So once you've located your wallpaper, I would recommend saving it because this allows you to set it a specific way that Naxos doesn't necessarily apply for whatever reason. So we go and set picture as after you found it in your gallery, and then you select portrait mode. Now this is helpful if you want to get the wallpaper to be centered and you only have one home screen. Otherwise it may not come out quite right. Of course you can use whatever wallpaper you want though and set it however you'd like. Next, we're going to go ahead and do that widget. Now, I'm not going to get rid of this because it is kind of a pain to go ahead and edit all the settings, but I will show you what those settings are. So you just long press on any blank area of your home screen, scroll down to Zooper Widget, select 5 by 2, and I would highly recommend resizing it before you actually edit anything. But then you go ahead and select Kreativ, and the Kreativ Zooper I have is A13. Now I'm going to show you the layout right here. But just remember, you will need to open the Kreativ installer that you installed from the Play Store before you actually go ahead and choose it from the Zooper widget chooser. Otherwise, it won't appear. So make sure you open it and then hit install. Anyway, we'll go ahead and take a look at the settings. Everything here you can go ahead and use whatever you want to do. The shadow I did edit, of course, and I moved basically every part of the widget up just a little, just because it wasn't as centered as I liked it to be, so I went ahead and sort of tweaked it a bit. But again, everything is just as you see here, and you can go ahead and copy these settings if you like the way that I have the widget laid out. I also did scale up the widget just a tiny bit, up to 93. So if you guys want to go ahead and scale it, that is how you do it, and that is what I have mine scaled at. So once you're done with all that, pretty simple. You will have a nice looking, beautiful home screen. You've got the Naxos icons, you've got a wallpaper from Naxos, as well as the Kreativ Zooper widget skin. I'm really liking the skin, and these icons look really cool. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe down there for more in case you guys want more videos like this to show up in your subscriptions inbox. Let me know what you guys think down below with a comment, or if you guys have any questions about this screen, be sure to leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to follow me on Google+, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's going to end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.